So you just got your brand new traps in the mail and you're trying to figure out what to do about how to attach your stakes to the traps. Well, first off, you got to decide what stakes you're actually using. Are you going to go old school and use rebar, or are you going to use an earth anchor, some kind of cable stake? With rebar, if you're just using a single stake, not the best option, but there is the possibility of just using the swivel that's already on the trap. So you can feed the rebar straight through there, and it's set and ready to go. It'll swivel theoretically around the stake, although it's not super easy. And then you still got your swivel action here. So that's a possibility. Maybe not my top priority. Now they do, if you do decide that you want to go with rebar, they do make special rebar stake swivels that have holes, and you can tell they're actually made for using rebar, either a single anchor or double staking with rebar. But my preferred method, using a cable stake, the one thing that you may not think about, but you've got to have a J-hook. And I like these heavy-duty Minnesota brand J-hooks, and for whatever reason you'd think the traps would come with them, but usually they don't. So you just take your J-hook, feed it through the bottom hole on that swivel, and it's a heavy-duty hook, so it's the same hook as this. Then all you do, put the end loop of your anchor in there and take your S-hook tools and tighten her down. And there you have it, you're set. And I prefer, if I'm using cable stakes, I prefer to do this, go ahead, while the traps are brand new, go ahead and get my anchors, whatever I'm going to use on them. And that way, they can go through the whole dyeing process, and everything gets dyed, everything gets covered, and I know that everything's going to be set free and uniform. So that's my preference. Rebar, you can use the swivel that's already on there. Not the best option though, so you need to look at some different rebar swivels, staking ends for your traps, or either make sure you got some J-hooks to attach your earth anchors to, whether they're chain or cable.